Wake me up before you go. Happy. That is such a good question.
Oh,
We believe in our chances. We think that we would be fun to have on the show. So hopefully we get to do that one day.
hey everybody, just want to let you know that I started a Patreon. So go ahead and check out the link down below in the description where you'll get, well, mainly just to support me if you want to watch me keep doing the channel for a while, but you'll get exclusive content. You'll get access to interviews early. You get to vote on, depending on which tier you get to vote on which interview I do next, who I interview next. Get to ask questions specifically for actors like the ones you're going to see in this video. You're going to get to ask those questions, have them answered by cast or crew from The Chosen next time I do an interview. But lots of fun stuff on a monthly live stream. So go ahead and check it out if you want to go join the Patreon, support the channel. I would really appreciate it. I just wanted to maybe get a little closer and more intimate with you guys as a community because I just love this fan base and all of you guys so much. So I'm so grateful I get to be a part of it. So go ahead and check out my Patreon if you'd like. Let me know what you think. But yeah, I just want to let you know about that. Check it out.
I got a few questions from some fans here.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, let's just run through some of these questions here. Kathy Hughes asks, which film would you have liked to act in and what role?
Happy. That is such a good question. Okay. I mean, there's so many. Oh man, there's so many, but I'll just say the ones that come to mind. Well, I won't be as sort of, it could come off as arrogant to say like, well, if it was me instead of Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, like not like that, just things that I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
enjoy.
Right,
Not that I feel like it should be me instead of Daniel Day-Lewis. But
right.
things that I love. I love Saving Private Ryan. I love that movie so much. It's one of my favorite movies. I would have loved to play Giovanni Ribisi's character, the medic in that movie. I think it's one of the best films ever made. I highly recommend. Obviously, it's a pretty brutal war film, but it's don't talk about authenticity. I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty authentic. That would be one TV show. Listen, I'm a humongous Game of Thrones fan. I just think I love Lord of the Rings. I love fantasy stories. I love sci-fi. But you know, that I think Mad Men is one of the best shows ever made. So I don't know who I would play in that, but I think Mad Men is maybe if maybe if I was like 60 years old, I would have liked to play the head of the company, Roger, the silver fox. I'm getting my own silvers, so one day
Uh-huh.
that might be the case. But he's just so incredible. That show is a perfect thing of what we were just talking about. A perfect look into trying to explain or explore what it is our lives are like now by going backwards in time, like we do with The Chosen, or
Right.
like they do in Mad Men, going
Yeah.
to the 50s and the 60s and seeing like, oh, this is how their socio-political climate was
Right.
and how many ways that mirrors now or it
Yeah,
doesn't,
yeah.
or love that. I mean, and we see that with The Chosen too. We
Yeah.
see how people interact with the powers that be or not. Anyway, those are a few of the ones that I would absolutely love. And
I,
Back to the Future. Back to the Future too. Let's throw that in.
who would you play in Back to the Future? Marty McFly?
You got to try to play Marty McFly.
I
It's
think you'd
like
be good at that. Yeah, I think.
Marty McFly is one of the best. Oh, he's just
Yeah,
perfect. But Michael J. Fox is literally perfection in that movie. So
that would be hard to beat. But
I would not want to take away that
I
performance
think
ever.
you'd be pretty close.
Thanks.
Jillian Badger asks if Andrew had a theme song, what would it be?
Wow, these are such good questions.
I know.
If Andrew had a theme song, okay, honestly, I'm not going to think too deeply about this.
Okay.
I'm just going to sing what popped into my head. And
Okay.
sometimes it's just revealed to you. I don't know that this would be his theme song, but what popped into my head was "Wake me up before you go." I don't know why. I could see that in his happy moments and his sad, anxious moments. Him just staring mournfully as "Wake me up." Anyway, that's that's it, I guess. That's
That's a good
the
choice.
answer.
That's a
So
good choice. That's a good choice. Patty Patty Holer, Hoeler, Holer. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not good at pronunciation. Anyway, she says, "What are
Her
his?"
Twitter handle should be wholer than thou. Anyway, keep
um, she says, "What are his and Jordan's chances of competing on The Amazing Race?" And there's a second part, or The Amazing Race. Second part of this question from Megan DeJimo, and she says, "And what would their team name be?"
Okay. Team Apostle.
Okay.
Team Apostle. And we have been trying to get on the show because we both love The Amazing Race. The Amazing Race is so fun. I'm a big like competition reality show fan. I am hugely obsessed with Amazing Race, with Survivor, Traders, get put in some Dancing with the Stars. Like I just love these type of shows. So we believe in our chances. We think that we would be fun to have on the show. So hopefully we get to do that one day.
Yeah, no, I was there at Chosen Con when you guys were
Oh
like
yeah, we're
doing the
doing
names and
everything
things.
we can to try
Yeah,
to get on the show.
yeah, no, I think you guys have a big enough fan base. Like a lot of people would watch that. Like it wouldn't like we would
Match
all
made in heaven.
team up
I think it.
and support you guys. That would be, yeah. And Fonnie Vincent says, "What's the best part about being married?"
Wow. Okay. The best part about being married. I mean, honestly, like you don't necessarily have to be married for this to be true, but the best part is having someone that is a true 100% partner to you in everything that you really share your entire life with. And as partners, you move through the world together and you experience the world together. And there's someone there for you and you're there for them. And I just think that connection, that and it is obviously in my case, that is our marriage. I just think it's so important. It's so no one really knows, what relationships are like behind closed doors sometimes. It's like some people they're alone or they go to work and then they're together, but like you and your partner that you are married to or in a long-term relationship with, you spend so much time and love together that that has to be so fulfilling and strong in your life. Otherwise, I think there's just an aspect of life that could be missing. So I fundamentally believe that finding a partner who loves you for who you are, that you love for who they are, and is willing to, battle the world with you, I just think is one of the most important things.
Yeah. Update your Instagram bio. Noah, voice actor, marriage counselor. I say. Um,
Communication, my friends.
yeah.
Communication, very important. I'm speaking mostly to the men. You have to communicate, okay, dude?
Yeah.
Like, talk
Yeah.
about what's going on in your feelings. It's not uncool. It's better. Do that, please.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, Leah Steiner says, Noah, tell us about your Nintendo Smash Bros. Career. What got you into the
Okay,
game? Who's your go-to character? Okay, and there's a lot of questions here.
great. Listen,
Yeah,
I have to just mention because Chosen Con, this is not to call out my friend from Chosen Con, but I met a friend at Chosen Con who uh her and her parents were like, she plays Smash Bros. She's in the esports league. And I was like, let's play. I don't think
Oh.
people understand that if someone is like, I play Smash Bros, I'm like, let's hop online and play Smash Bros. And so she we signed on, we were able to play, and with her parents there in the room as we played online, destruction was rained down. Okay. I do not hold back. I will play whoever plays Smash Bros. No, she was actually really, really great. And it was really, really fun to play her. And, but I'm serious. Like, people every once in a while will be like, hey, I play Smash Bros. Too. And then they think I'm joking when I'm like, send me your online handle. Like, we are going to hop on. I just get super
That's great.
intense about video games, especially Smash Bros. And like I play Team Fight Tactics. If anyone plays that, I play card games. I'm a big gamer and I just love the sort of one versus one trying to like read someone's thoughts through the game character, who they are, trying to be like, what are they going to do here? And then trying to, beat that. I love it. And for the other parts of that question, I play Greninja. Greninja is my main. Greninja is a frog ninja Pokemon. Okay. And then no, this is a Clefairy, but who is not in Smash. But this is almost like Jigglypuff,
Right.
who I
Yeah.
also play.
Right. No. Yeah. That's. She says, "Are the rumors that you placed in a semi-pro tournament true?"
100%. I'm not okay, so let me clear up. So there are professional players who
Right.
like make money to play.
Right.
The skill gap between a professional player and like a normal person who plays at home is infinite.
Okay.
Like the normal person who plays at home kind of doesn't even know how to play the game. Not no shade, but then like once you go to tournaments, you're playing against people who really take it seriously. So I was going to tournaments like every week before the pandemic, and I did go to this big tournament in Dallas while I was filming. I literally brought my controller to set
Oh,
and then drove from set to this tournament, and I think it was like 120 people or something, and I got ninth at the tournament. And so that's like
wow.
a that would be, but if it was like a professional, like I went to a big tournament with, I'm talking, like 30 professional players and hundreds of non-professional players. I think the best I did there was I got maybe 50, something like around there, 50 out of like 600 people, something like that. So
Wow. That's
once you
crazy.
start playing the professional players, I took a game off of maybe two professional players, but never like a set. And then as soon as you take a game off of them, they're like, wakes them up and they're like, oh, hold on, let me
Yeah.
destroy you real quick. But I
Yeah.
was pretty intense. And now I'm not as good as I used to be because it's almost like there's other stuff going on in my life. But even when I delete the game for a year and then I, meet someone at Chosen Con who wants to play, I load it back up and it's like I never left.